Alright, so real quick today, right? So most people kind of feel like success is about like motivation, how you feel, when you ready to go, when you ready to attack your goals. Alright, but that's not quite the case. Alright, in reality, it's a lot simpler. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to be able to build momentum instead of relying on motivation for your success. So if you feel stuck, if you feel behind, if you feel like there's no forward motion, I one small thing, one small micro habit, one new activity that you do on a daily basis, as you continue to do it, you start to build momentum and then you start to feel progress as these things start to improve. So, physics, an object in motion stays in motion. All right, so it's kind of the same thing. Okay, once you get the ball rolling, or if you essentially push a ball down a hill, as long as that hill is still on a decline, it's going to continue to roll and roll and roll with very little effort that you have to put in. Very little motivation, wanting to do it, all of those things. It won't matter as much as the actual feeling that you get behind small incremental wins. So the way that the brain works, small wins and consistency will start to create continual progress. And eventually, all right, if you maintain it long enough, you're going to become unstoppable in anything that you're trying to accomplish or you're trying to do. All right. So create a consistent habit, right? A consistent habit, something you do every day, something that promotes some kind of action. All right, so it's consistent action. Is going to create a self reinforcing loop. And that loop is going to create the momentum that you need to attack your goals, to attack any new task that you're trying to get a hold of, any new habit, all of those things. So it's a compound effect. All right, daily wins are going to accumulate over time and is eventually going to lead to your overall success. All right. So a lot of people rely on motivation. All right. So they'll start to do something when they feel like it. I don't feel like doing this today, or I'm pumped up, like I'm excited, I'm ready to go. Mo, mo Motivation fluctuates. All right. Motivation is up and down. Motivation is emotional. So just like your emotions go up and down, your motivation goes up and down. Momentum, on the other hand, is structural. It's something that you already have in place that you know you're going to do. And as you consistently do it every day, whether you feel like it or not, whether your motivation is high, whether your motivation is low, no matter the extent to which you do it, as long as you do it, you're still going to create momentum and you're still going to have forward motion. So, how do we build momentum? Momentum starts small. Momentum starts with small incremental movements toward a specific task that's going to get you to a specific goal. So, if you want to work out, right? If you want to lose weight, if you want to gain muscle, if you want more mental clarity from the benefits that exercise has, you're not going to start with an hour and a half routine seven seven days a week. All right, it may only start out with 5 push-ups a day, or let's say reading is something you want to do. You may read 1 to 3 pages a day starting out. All right, so 1 to 3 pages a day over 3 weeks is going to have a better, longer lasting effect than you just reading 10 pages for one day because you have motivation and then you're done with it. All right. So That's how you're going to start. You're going to start something real small. You may journal for 5 minutes. You may meditate for 3 minutes, but it's every day, or 3 days a week, or 4 days a week, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Whatever pattern you want to use to build this momentum and maintain consistency. I prefer every day, because we're automatically going to kind of have days that we miss. So when I'm picking an exercise regimen, when I'm picking a routine that I want to stick to, I try to stick to what I can do every single day and not just certain days, even if it's just a little bit. All right. So doing these things consistently, doing these things daily, you start to keep notice, make a chart, or keep track of your wins somehow, keep track of your momentum. All right, keep track of the amount of days, weeks, months that you are participating in this habit. And then that's going to create an opportunity for you to celebrate your wins. All right. So momentum is really that key factor that's going to get you to that next level. You don't have to rely on motivation. You can still rely on discipline for sure, because that's going to work. But at the end of the day, you really want to make sure that you're building momentum over time. Okay. So if this video clicked, if you feel like it's one small thing that you could start today to start moving in the direction that you want to move to, let me know what that thing is. All right, in the comments, go ahead and comment below what you're going to start today, what you want to improve on. All right, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.